starting five for your Cleveland. At guard, 6'1", number 10.
All right, everyone. Greet. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. And for the Cavaliers, and a lot of size for them, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's AI in at the 3 spot. Well, Grant, we're still early on in the season here, but you feel like you've got a good sense of these teams yet?
Absolutely no. I mean, it's too early right now to tell. Now, some teams are still kind of coming into their own, so I think we need a few more games before we get a real sense of who the contenders are this year.
And the Thunder in possession here. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Fires from deep. The rebound by Allen. And it's Cleveland's ball. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, it showed up.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Williams. Mobley with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
It's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And that one's good. AI.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
The Thunder have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Now here's Williams. Here's the 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Yep, that one goes.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, rejected by Allen.
That's a great swat. Jared Allen gets up there. Hard to escape his reach.
Got it.
And 3 for 4 to start. Showing some rhythm.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen at 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game. More than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's AI. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Dort. Outside Giddey. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Garland. His last outing, we saw him score 22. A nice shot by Mitchell.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. The fourth spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers, and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded by Garland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively. Whether that means him scoring or setting up others, this guy is an elite offensive player.
He's perfect from the line this time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's AI. Dort defending. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 4. Here's AI. Dort defending. Here's AI. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy have his way or alter the shot.
Here's AI. The Thunder making their last shot. Now here's Garland. He's scoreless. Clock at 4. Here's AI. That one's wide left. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Williams from long range. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a Thunder dunk. Wow. Now here's Giddey. Last game for him, he had 14. Over Mitchell. And that one's good. Giddey.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Mobley outside. Pass to AI. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Both teams will make substitutions. Teams making substitutions here. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Inside we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. Now here's Giddey. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. There's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Pretty effective off the bounce there. Garland quick, and that got him to the rack.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Giddey. Post hit goes. And the Thunder lead by 11.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
And Allen not bothered at all from that little bit of contact.
The Thunder have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the 2nd quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And here's Dort. Driving to the basket. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Over Garland. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the 2nd period.
Now Garland. Out to Mobley. Beyond the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now here's Holmgren. 6 points for him. Here's Giddey. Rejected by Allen. They recover it. They get it again. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Garland. Second chance effort. And Allen finishes inside. Allen's got 6 here in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Williams. And he converts the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Cavs trailing. Pass to Mobley. Here's AI.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Tries again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll... What's up?
Substitution.
So it's Josh Giddey making highlights for Oklahoma City. Hunting for opportunities.
Cavaliers, 41. The Thunder, 52.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And a lot of size for him, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. And it's AI in it to 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Darius Garland has the talent to set the table and get his own. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, Darius is really good first and foremost. He understands when it's time when he calls his number and when it's time to get the other guys involved. We've been able to depend on him, and he's proven that the moment is never too big for him. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Good stuff. Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
And you don't mind those shots from Garland if they're in rhythm and with tempo.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Mitchell against Giddey. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. Here's AI. Williams defending. Here's AI. Some solid defense from Williams.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 11. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Dort for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to AI. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Tries to break his ice. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first.
And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with it. Williams misses.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And stolen by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. AI. Cleveland gets it back. Allen. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Well, Brent, this Thunder team is so young, but poised to be a factor now. How much? Does the play-in experience factor in for these young guys?
Well, I think it's huge, B.A. They're going to be hungry. It's so crucial for young players because the next time that they're there, it's not going to be the first time. So this team is going in the right direction.
Pass to Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the inside. Allen can't get it to go.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Giddey's got 13.
Calm and collected with that jumper. Giddey under total control.
Garland with the ball. He has 6. Inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Williams misses.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Dort, the pass to Giddey. Puts it up from 12. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Cavaliers shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to AI. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Ooh. The Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Gordon Hayward comes in for Dort. And it's Josh Giddey in for Joe. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Hayward in at the 3, a small forward. Just 5 on the clock. Here's AI. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
It's Hayward on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 in the second half.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter. Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Outside, Williams. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Hayward. Giddey against Mitchell. Mitchell showing some muscle.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Over Mobley. Mobley with the block.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Here's AI. Dort defending. AI, the pass to Garland. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. 1:52 left in the fourth. On the take. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
They had to get something, and Darius coming up big.
Timeout called. The Thunder. They lead by 1. 1:46 left to play in the fourth.
The Powerhouse Dance Team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. AI, the pass to Mitchell. And that one drops for him. Mitchell's got 20 points.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Allen. Mitchell finds Garland. 58 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's AI. Williams defending. Cleveland needs to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Timeout called. The Thunder. They're trailing by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Are you ready, fans?
27 seconds left in the final quarter.
Say it with me now. S-G-A. Get it done.
24 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third team foul.
And Mobley has got the ball here for Cleveland. It's a one-point game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
Garland has a scorer's mentality from the field and from the line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now. And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Dort, left side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't knock in the 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Darius Garland.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. It's off. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they show sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew.
Good game last night. It's like a sauna in here. Who's on the AC?
Let's do this.
Step out. Pick. Switch. Screen. I got your help. I got your help.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
Now we're rolling.
We've been ready. We're waiting your team.
You got it. Come on, man.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Ball coming, ball coming. Shot. All day, baby. Let's go. That's what I want to see.
You guys the ones who are going to be losing today.
Get your mind right.
Quiet now.
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. And for Cleveland, at the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. And it's AI in at the small forward position. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball. And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Count that one from Toppin.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Good by Mitchell.
Superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Mitchell. Garland against Halliburton. Turner for three. Cavaliers with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Mathurin following the basket by Donovan Mitchell.
What a nice move by Mathurin. He just took flight there.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. AI left side. The shot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
You know,
you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Toppin. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington. Pass to Nembhard. With the drive over Mitchell. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark Nembhard is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the second round, that's great value.
Garland, no good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he. Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Inside, Mobley. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. He kicks to Turner. Uncovered. Gets a hand on it, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. For 3, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here is Halliburton. Nothing on the board.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
AI outside, puts it up, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. Pacers trail by 6. Now, here is Halliburton. Scheming at 13. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Off target with the open look. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shoots from 14, and again it's Cleveland. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side if they weren't already. Should make for some.
In a moment here, we'll take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Front court is LeVert and Mobley. AI is out there with Garland, and it's Allen in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Halliburton against Garland. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Allen against Turner. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Nembhard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
AI passes to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Here's Nembhard. And it's sent back by Allen.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's AI. Over to the wing. Here's Mobley. Another three for Cleveland.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Toppin against Mobley. Toppin passes to Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Mobley with the block. Here's Allen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Allen's got his third basket of the night right there. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for the Cavaliers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Okoro, he's checked in for Garland. Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. AI in the post. Toppin covering. And it's AI missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride.
Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
With the score, your Cavaliers 65, the Pacers 53.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court right now for the Pacers. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Halliburton passes to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Now the pass to Nembhard. Over Mitchell. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 9.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
So Clark with his talent and upside. The future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Here's Nembhard. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus-2 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That'll be his second foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Halliburton passes to Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Mitchell. To the left wing. Mobley kicks to AI. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. And here's Halliburton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Locked up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Halliburton passes to Toppin. And stolen by Mobley. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And, Kevin, you got to love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Fades and shoots. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Nembhard. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
AI outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got 13.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Just 3 to shoot. Unloads. And that one goes long. Pacers trail by 20. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. That's tipped. He goes up again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Mathurin, uber aggressive on offense and skilled at drawing fouls, too.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backcourt.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Neesmith. Turner trying to free himself up. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 4 points this quarter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And there are 2 big men out there, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with AI. And it's Mitchell in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
I see you, Jared. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice looking shot there, big fella.
Passes to Neesmith. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Toppin, no one around him. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. AI with it. Halliburton picks him up. And it goes down 2 points. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Toppin against Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Halliburton for 3.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Now, here's AI. Guarded closely. Mitchell passes to Garland. Over Halliburton. Garland, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Bounce pass from Garland. AI outside. Up again, and staying with the play, Allen.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Over to the left wing. To the inside. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots from 12. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Assertive there by Garland. Terrific off the bounce. And just able to get by the defense.
Halliburton for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Trailing by 19. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. The putback. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Turner. Mobley misses.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
To the paint. Here's Toppin. Count it. Good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jared Allen.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Pacers trail by 19. Halliburton with it. There's the pass to Mathurin. The feed now to Turner. Pass to Toppin. Now Mathurin. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Off target from outside. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mobley against Turner. Passes it to AI. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Fires the three. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Mobley.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and
Oh, there it is.
Good game last night. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works. Get the next one.
Hey, hit me up.
see you doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's go. Gear up. We good.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Screen, screen, screen. Watch out.
Again.
Pick it up.
Just like that.
See you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus. Focus. Let's get this started already. Bring the ball.
Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Who's watching here?
Let's get y'all.
Good boy, good boy. Yo, shot.
Oh, that felt good.
Give me that.
Let's go.
Oh, knock that in.
Get started, man. Let's get started. And what?
Let him shoot that.
Cleveland, Ohio is the scene for the Knicks. A second-round pick in 2018. Jalen Brunson's IQ and... Happy Halloween and welcome to a spooky... And a look at the starters for the Knicks. Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's AI in at the 3. Well, granted, our Halloween matchup here, you think the favorite team could be in for a scare?
A scare? Yeah, well, this is a night where it feels like just about anything can happen. So, BA, I expect tricks from both sides, and we'll see who's treated with a win.
Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Taking a little contact there does not affect Mitchell's shot. Good concentration.
Here's Randall. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Jalen Brunson.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
It's good.
Jalen Brunson.
Finding a way through with his quickness, Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
Pass to Allen. Here's AI. Offensive board. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Hartenstein can't connect from 13 feet out. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, BA. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
And he's able to get it back. And Allen gets it to go. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got his second bucket on the night.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Here's AI. Anunoby covering. Going inside. AI, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
For New York, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Brunson. DiVincenzo against Mitchell. Now here's DiVincenzo. Tightly guarded. The open shot. Randall. The rebound by Allen.
Now I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Timeout called. The Knicks. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
While they weren't fighting through screens, their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Let him hear it.
Mobley against Brunson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, Richard, in 2023, the Cavs reached the playoffs without LeBron James for the First time since '98.
BA, that's the year I graduated high school, and that's just the beginning for this team. The Cavs have drafted well, they've made some big-time trades, and their core players are only getting better.
You know, the Cavs have done a nice job rebuilding since the end of the second LeBron era, Richard.
Now, it took a few years, BA, but yes, the front office has found some quality talent in the draft. Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and they've made aggressive moves getting Donovan Mitchell that helped them get back into the postseason.
5 to shoot. Garland, the pass to AI. Lets it fly. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Randall will bring it up for New York. They trail by 6. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Garland, the pass to AI. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Brunson.
Cleveland foul, number 8.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You have to like the fact settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
That free throw good from Brunson. And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest. Playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end. And it's just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James was the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I had ever played with.
And a lot of size for him, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Darius Garland, and it's AI in a 2-guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And again, the Knicks missing.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The 3, DiVincenzo. He drops it from range.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Garland against Brunson. Garland, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Left side, Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Here's AI. DiVincenzo covering. And that one's good. AI.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Mobley against Hart. That's tipped. That's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Evan Mobley still is just scratching the surface, but already he is making his mark in the most important way. Coach Bickerstaff said he's a winner. Fourth quarters, big moments. He just finds a way to help finish ball games and to make the play. Evan just makes the right play to help us win, he said. Brian?
No doubt. He's a star on the rise, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's AI. Last game for him, he picked up 13. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
The Knicks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Brunson. Can't get it to drop. The Cavs trailing. Pass to AI. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Yes, it's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Brunson with it. 33 points last game. Hartenstein in the post. He's against Allen. Rejected by Allen.
Garland with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leader, OG Anunoby, #1.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season, taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in. New York calls timeout.
Who up there wants a t-shirt? Get loud!
Here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's AI. And that one is stuffed right through.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And here's Brunson. He's got 12. Pass to DiVincenzo. Anunoby on the wing. Covered by Mobley. Mobley with the block. Down low. Here's AI. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Brunson finds Hart. Back to Brunson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
So both teams changing it up here. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Knicks, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
Well, he's got a great natural feel for the game, B.A. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
Brunson up top. Allen defending. Brunson misses.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's AI. Check by Randall. Here's Allen. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now DiVincenzo. Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Garland.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Hart's checked in for Anunoby. Brunson against Garland. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Here's Mitchell. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
You see how smoothly Mitchell gets into his shot. That's elite.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. Count that bucket. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
They retain possession. Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. Brunson against Garland. Mobley with the block.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Allen, score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Oh, you look at Jared Allen. He's really been playing well.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
For New York, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Hart.
Cleveland foul. Number 8, his 3rd. First team foul.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Brunson passes to Randall. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Randall's got 13 now.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Here's AI. He's covered by Hart. And that one's good. AI. 14 points for him.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Randall outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. In third, the Knicks.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court. But the possession game for them is always pivotal.
Mitchell, the pass to AI. Puts it up from 15. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Brunson. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
He'll put a big...
Substitution.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for New York?
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a scorer through and through, especially from outside the arc.
Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's AI in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Right side, DiVincenzo.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
His 3rd. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for New York, Isaiah Hartenstein. 2.
So he gets them both. Now here's Garland. Pass to AI. Back to Garland. Good on the shot.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside, DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
AI. And there's the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
New York shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Hardenstein passes to DiVincenzo. The shot won't fall. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Hardenstein. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Outside Hart. There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big play.
The Knicks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. From the baseline. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. AI, the pass to Allen. Can't hit from in close.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Here's Garland. Pass to AI. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. To the inside. Anunoby. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Inside. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Timeout called. The Knicks. Well, to be in the NBA, you have to believe you belong here. No shortage of belief in Darius Garland, RJ.
Yeah, no, he's been that way since day one. He believes he has all the moves, all the shots. And look, that leads him to perform better. It's that confidence.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Mitchell up top. And it's all tied up. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Whenever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
Pass to Hardenstein. Outside Brunson. Over Garland. The bank shot, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Now the Cavaliers with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Garland, the pass to AI. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Here's AI. Anunoby covering. AI, no good.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Here's Anunoby. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Mitchell. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's AI. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
DiVincenzo against Mitchell. Rejected by Allen. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Julius Randle's checked in for New York. Brunson against Garland. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
When you need one bag, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And the Knicks call time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Present our New Balance player of the game, Jared Allen.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And Brunson won't miss many of those.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Here's AI. Good work defensively by Randle.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Rejected by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Oh, Donovan Mitchell. Just electric.
Not many better late game right now than Donovan Mitchell.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Goes back up. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Mobley passes to AI. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Brunson passes to Hartenstein. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Randle. And here's Brunson. The rebound by Allen. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Brunson, his second, third team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Darius Garland.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Drafted 5th overall in 2019, Garland just continues to grow his game. It is impressive to watch him get better and more confident every year.
And he's unable to get the second one. And the Knicks with the possession here. Here's Brunson. DiVincenzo on the wing. Fires it. The rebound by Allen. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell.
He drops the first one, and that makes it. And so the Cavaliers take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, that's the final buzzer, and your Cavaliers.
That felt good.
Stay focused on your workout. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Focus, focus! Hey, he can ball, huh? Shut up! Call him anywhere. Hey, whose man is this?
Let's go. Keep it going.
We'll show you. I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Hey, stay there!
Just like that.
I got your help. Switch.
We ready, let's go.
Speed coming. Green coming. Watch the screen. Screen, screen, screen.
Yeah, you can't contain me.
Megan. Hope you guys are having an amazing summer. If you guys are ever trying to catch me out there on the courts or get some hoops in, you know where to find me. I'll see you guys out there.
What's going on, 2K community? I am super excited for this summer. We're going to be balling out all day, all long. So I can't wait to see you guys in the rec, in the park, on the court. I want to see you guys.
And the player introductions are fives. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. And their two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's AI in at the small forward. And for New York, up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Tried Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Knicks.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Connects from three-point range.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson to catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
AI outside. Down low, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Assisted by.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Anunoby. And it's sent back by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Cleveland, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
Here's DiVincenzo. The pass to Brunson. No good on the triple. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. One word, Doris, that comes to mind to describe this Cleveland team is scrappy.
Nick, Kevin, it's the perfect descriptor because you love how hard and how together this group plays. And to me, that represents their culture.
Here's Anunoby after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Garland against Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Now, here's Garland. Shot clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Brunson against Garland. Now, here's Brunson. Defense is right there. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Passes it to AI. It's Allen on the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's AI missing. Knicks trail by 4. And Anunoby, here we go.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's AI. A 3-pointer off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brunson against Garland. Brunson, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
For New York, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Randall, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, what, if anything, is left to be said about Donovan Mitchell's stunning 71